Animals of this group. Third means breed or group. Animals of this phylum possess following basic characters, generally termed as chordate characters. A dorsal step rod is found in all chordates called notochord. A lower chordate it is retained, but in higher chordates this rod is replaced by a vertebral column. All chordates have a central dorsal hollow nervous system which lies above the notochord. All chordates develop gill slits, sometimes called perforated parents. At least in the embryonic state, some chordates these are non-functional and are afterward closed, while in other they are still functional, as in fish and amphioxus. Phylum Chordata has been classified into two main divisions and three subphyla. Protochordata. These chordates do not possess cranium, skull. They are also called as lower chordates. They are further divided into two subphyla. Subphylum Urochordata. Notochord is present only in free-swimming larvae and is absent in adults. They are also called tunicates, as their body is covered by sheet called tunic, which is chemically made of tunicin, a substance related to cellulose. Larvae are free-swimming, but adults are sessile. Example are Siona, intestinalis, malgula, etc. Subphylum Cephalochordata. Notochord is well developed in adults. Their body is in form of long pointed rod, hence called as sea lancelets. They have hollow nerve which runs throughout the length of body. They are free living and swimming about in water. They are filter feeders. Example is Branchostoma, Amphioxus. Division Craniata. This chordate possess cranium or skull in which brain is present. They are included in some phylum Invertebrata. Subphylum Vertebrata. Vertebrates are divided into five groups or superclasses. Fishes, fishes, amphibia, reptilia, aves, birds, and mammalia, mammals. Class Fishes. Fishes. Fishes are aquatic vertebrates which respire through gills and perform locomotion with the help of fins. Fishes are largest group of vertebrates and constitute about 48% of the total vertebrates. The number of living fish species is more than 29,000. They are divided into three classes. Class Cyclostomata or Anetta. These are most primitive jellyfish having circular mouth. These species have a long eel-like body, skin is naked without scales. They lack fat appendages. Seven pairs of gills are found, which open separately to outside. Not covered with a furculum, their skeleton is of lower grade. Fibrous cartilage, they do not possess a stomach because of their parasitic way of life. Mouth is adapted for sucking. Sexes are separate. Examples are lamprey and hagfishes. Class Chondrichthyes, cartilaginous species. Their skeleton is made of cartilage. They have streamlined bodies. All chondrichthyes live in marine environment. Their mouth is ventral. Their body is covered with placoid scales, which are very small and numerous and give the skin touch of sandpaper. Circulatory system is with many pair of aortic arches. They have heterocircle cells in which dorsal lobe is longer than ventral lobe. Respiration takes place through 57 pairs of gills. Gills are not covered with a operculum and open separately. Most of them are carnivorous and sharks are very active hunters. Swim bladder is absent, sexes are separate, and many of them are viviparous. Example are sharks, rays, skates, etc. Class Astectes, bony fishes. These are fishes have a skeleton made of bone, hence called bony fishes. They are the most successful group of fishes and inhabit all types of aquatic habitats. Their body is covered with scales of different types: median fins, dorsal fin, anal fin, caudal fin, and wet fins. Pectoral and pelvic fins are present in bony fishes. A specific organ, swim bladder, is found, which is hydrostatic in function and provides buoyancy to fish in water. They respire through well-developed gills, which are covered with bony cover called operculum. This is also a key point. Jaws may be with or without teeth. Brain is developed with 10 pairs of cranial nerves. Heart consists of an auricle and ventricle. Blood contains hemoglobin as respiratory pigment and its color is red. Sexes are separate and except few species, the fertilization is external. Majority of bony fishes are oviparous, but some are ovoviviparous and viviparous. Class Amphibia. Name of the class has been derived from a Latin word "amphi", which means both. The animals of this class have characters of both aquatic and terrestrial animals. Amphibia are considered on borderline of these two groups. Transition from aquatic life to terrestrial life is clearly indicated in amphibia. It is believed that certain loop-fin species of the group Dipnoi came to live in shallow water. They started crawling from one pool to another in search of food and to avoid overcrowding and competition. In this way, they used to spend some time on land. These fishes are believed to give rise to amphibians. Amphibia are poikilothermic, cold-blooded vertebrate. Sexes are separate and fertilization is external. They breed in water and their larva is called tadpole larva. Live in water and respire through gills and swim with the help of their laterally flattened tail. After developing gills during metamorphosis, they come out of water and start terrestrial life. In some amphibia, like Necturus, the gills are retained throughout life. They are tetrapods having two pectoral and two pelvic limbs. Some forms are legless, for example, Sicilians. They have webbed feet, but fingers are without claws. Their skin is pigmented, smooth, and glandular, which is always kept moist and help in respiration. Heart in amphibia is three chambers, two auricles and single ventricle. This is important point in amphibians. Two additional tubes, sometimes considered chambers, truncus arteriosus and sinus venosus, are also present. Their circulatory system is not very perfect as mixing up oxygenated and deoxygenated blood takes place in the ventricle. Most amphibians hibernate during winter. This is also an important point. In this process, they dig deep in the mud and survive by getting energy from the fat bodies deposited around their kidneys. This is also very important point. Examples are frog, toad, and salamanders. Newt, Necturus.